Okay, so we know that Kanye song, okay? We know that song that no one man should have all that power, which he has a lot because we're all still waiting for Donda to drop. That's fine, but another man that has immense power and I'm extremely grateful for is Shake, the OG, because yes, we're unboxing today, which is, I understand it's not new to you, but it's new to me, the adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner. That one right there is now in the collection, so let's dive right into this very, very special pair. 2017 feels like a decade ago. I understand it's not really 10 years ago, but it feels that way because that's when we first saw the iconic Wave Runner. That's right, the adidas Yeezy 700 Boost Wave Runner, released back in August of 2017, and ever since then it's been on the wish list of a lot of people in the sneaker game. Whether you are all about Yeezy or you're just a casual sneakerhead, doesn't matter. You know this silhouette, you know this sneaker, and I'm sure for some you're a little confused, like, okay, why does this pair matter so much? But if we're honest with ourselves, this really helped kick off the dad shoe wave. Now, there are certain staples of the 700 model we've come to know and love. You know there's a mix of material on the sneaker, from the mesh, the quality leather, and then also the suede. You have the 3M for the 3 stripes that pops right underneath that overlay. And then again, you have a multitude of muted tones, but also just a pop of color in there with the neon lacing, as you can see here on the front. And then we have more of a dark aquamarine, but then also the deeper royal blue that's on the front toe. It's called the Wave Runner, and I always think of the actual midsole in itself that reminds me of a wave that's white and has that hint of orange. Again, this sneaker is full of muted tones. The insole is gray with black insignias for both Adidas and then also Yeezy. And then as you can see, the back here we have blue, and it almost looks like a mixed particle material there. And finally, you have the Boost encased in the outer sole. To be fair, I think the original price point may have thrown off some people from the Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner because it carries a price tag of $300, and I know that's different than the normal price tags we may see for sneakers, whether it's only $120 for an Air Max or maybe you're looking at $225 for a Jordan 11, but no, this carried the price of $300. Nonetheless, people were still willing to pay that to have this in their collection. I also find it interesting, it was always joked, would a restock happen? And we absolutely know that restocks have occurred. We can easily look to the recent Yay Day that occurred on August 2nd, 2021, where this restocked, and it was really the last coup de grace W for people at the end of the day. Even as someone who didn't hunt down Adidas or Yeezys in the past, I still held a lot of respect for this sneaker and said time and time again, if there were one I would go after, it would absolutely be this. And I understand why people are so hyped up about it. There's just something, it captivates you. It really does. It draws you in. And I think based on my style, with it being a little toned down, but also having pops of color here and there, this works. And I appreciate the fact that it does have minimal branding.
Positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take the hit and still finish in one. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh T Yeezy, and definitely on the Yeezy vibes today. So thank you again so much for tuning in. I'm perfectly fine if you want to go ahead and comment Boost is life and 3 Stripes life and all of that in the chat or in the comment section. I have no problem with that. Thank you for tuning in to another video. And yes, like this pair here, I think we will always kind of have a debate, like what sneaker was more so the turning point for Kanye and the sneaker culture and everything. Now, I would still argue the 350 V2 is up there because everyone and their mom had that shoe at some point, especially that, 2015, 2016 era, everyone. But When this one here came out, listen, when 2017 hit and we saw that shoe, I don't care if you didn't like Yeezy, you were still checking, you were still paying attention to all the buzz and everything going on with that. And it took the sneaker game literally by storm, and it restocked quite a few times, but this is still a pair that people have missed out on that restock, and it hurts, like deep to their soul. Hurts. That was the exact same thing that happened on Ye Day of this year. I was still trying to secure this sneaker for friends, and it didn't work out that way, and that's unfortunate. I still want anyone who wants this pair for the toe to be able to secure it. Now again, that price point at $300, that's a little bit high. Like when you're looking at a Fear of God 1, that $350 price point would stop you dead in your tracks for a lot of people. Depending on when that shoe dropped, it stopped me at certain times because I'm like, hey, based on everything going on, I could pay $350 for just the one shoe, or I may have had some other things going on, but that $350 would stretch additional ways, not just on the one shoe. Now, do I regret that? Of course. Now, I also took L's on a lot of them that I was trying to go after, but now I just have to go back and pay, and I'm probably gonna have to pay like $700 for it, but nonetheless, it is what it is. For the Wave Runner though, $300 is the standard price point, and I know we were curious if that would even change with Ye Day, and that really wasn't like the case. Now he kept it, really, I'm pretty sure he kept it at that price. So if you are wondering like, hey, is this worth paying resale for, well, that's still a question only you can answer. What I can say, if you choose to, you know, be smart, put money aside, or pick a specific month where maybe you take all L's and you're like, hey, I'm going to take all of those L's and I'm going to take that money over to the secondary market to pick up the Wave Runner in my size, I fully support that. It's an extremely comfortable shoe. So matter of fact, let's just dive into sizing, comfort, and how I style this 4 different ways. Okay, so I know this isn't the first time you're seeing a Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. Totally understand that. However, if you are curious about sizing, I would absolutely go up a half size from whatever your normal size is. In sneakers, I'm a true 6, and this is a 6.5, and it fits perfectly. Yes, the 700 is as comfortable as everyone makes it out to be. So if you have the opportunity to get a pair in your collection, maybe it's a shoe you treat yourself to, maybe you save up for, you have a sinking fund for, you trade up for, either way, the comfort is worth having it. With the shoe being predominantly gray and black and white, of course, you have the opportunity to mix and style this a lot of different ways. So I say have fun with it, be cozy, dress it up, dress it down, doesn't matter. I know I've seen this sneaker everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I'll continue to see this sneaker for years and years to come. For the first look, we're a little bit above totally casual, but still a summer look. So you have the Wave Runners with the Adidas crew socks, and I actually just picked those up in a previous video I showed you. And then we have an H&M blouse. I picked this up in a large so it could purposely fit a little oversized. And then you have on yoga biker shorts in black. This contrast carries all the way up the outfit, from the socks being black and white to the shorts being black and the top being white. I think that's something people don't play around enough with, so I say go for it here, especially with the Wave Runner. For the second fit, I showed these in another video, but not a whole lot. So we have H&M faux leather leggings, but they're also kind of like pants. And then you have a Hollister button-down shirt, a plaid shirt that's in green and blue, so really playing on the pops of color in the Wave Runner. And then you also have an H&M cropped sleeve blazer. So just be aware, everything doesn't have to cost tons of money. I believe each individual piece you see here was probably $20 on its own. So hopefully this shows you don't have to break the bank. And for the third look, my favorite shorts of the summer that I picked up this year. And ladies, before the season ends, these are still on sale, I believe, at American Eagle for $19.99 right now, which is a steal. So you have the American Eagle baggy mom denim shorts, and then you have on a Fear of God Essentials long sleeve shirt. Now, this is from quite a few seasons ago. I don't totally recall if it's 20 2019 or maybe even 2018, but you have an all white long sleeve shirt. You have the reflective essentials on the back, and you actually have it in white ink on the front at the bottom left. So it's very subtle. And then I still have on the same crew socks. And for the last outfit, gotta break out the cargos, gotta break out the Kanye shirt. So this is the Street Market Supply vintage rapper tee. This is the Kanye tee in the white colorway, or it's more like a washed off white colorway. And yes, it has a print on both the front and the back, which I love. And then these are the Black Taylor N17 cargos that I wear a lot. You guys always ask about them, so now you know the specific style and brand. Now I'm not sure they're still making them in this exact same way or cut. I know the bottom cuff is a little different now, so just be leery of that, but this specific pair is still one of my all-time favorites in my closet. So please sound off in the comment section, where do you rank the 700 Wave Runner? Like, where does it rank? First off, just in terms of 700s period. Again, the Wave Runner is number 1 for me, and then we move down to Inflame Amber, and there are some others that I'm sure I could list under that, and maybe I'll put like a ranking system up here just for the 700 V1s. Once we move on to V2s, again, I think the V1, I take more to that upper than I do the V2 upper, but I've heard the V2 matches up extremely well. Some like the V2 more than the V1, which is interesting, and I am a fan of the V3, but it still ranks behind the V1 just in terms of like my own personal style. And part of me wants to go out and get like some Adidas sweats just to be super comfortable in the fall, but I have quite a few essential sweats already. I just really need to secure like another pair of gray sweats, and I'll be good to go. I will be very comfortable, whether it's the way you guys saw me style these looks here or straight comfort, and I'm talking like knit and fleece everything. Either way, I think you can do a lot with the Wave Runner, and I know that you guys will continue to rock them proudly, and now I'm happy to join you. It's nice to join like sneaker friends and that have these now, and they're happy for me, and I appreciate you guys really applauding me, embracing this side of the sneaker game. I've seen the love on Twitter, Instagram, and here, and I appreciate it. So thank you again so much for tuning into this video. If you're not already subscribed and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, the like button. Either way, I truly appreciate it. And as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.